For all my people out there that's in a relationship, married or just in a relationship, fiance, whatever the case may be, wherever you are in your relationship, and this is really for the men out there. When your woman is not in tune with you, and it's time for you to have sex, and time for things to, play out, for the affectionate bedroom time, the intimacy, and that woman is not quite there with you, you got to understand. You got to go back to you. You got to see what you're doing wrong or what you're not doing enough in order to get that woman in the mood to even want to be with you. Because in situations like this, when you're in a long-term marriage or in a long-term relationship, whatever the case may be, and that woman used to you doing things and getting her aroused in a way, like, say for instance, if you're having a conversation with a woman, if she enjoyed your conversation from the beginning, and then when you got in a relationship you stopped having conversation with that woman, and that was her affectionate part with between the two of you, the part that she loved about you so much, and it just stopped. Understand that the intimacy between you guys will stop too. She wouldn't be so aroused to have sex or intercourse with you. She wouldn't be so aroused to immediately get in bed with you and do those things with you, because you're not feeling that perfection. You're not putting anything in that love box. And you got to understand that when you're not putting anything into that love box, you're not going to get anything out of it. So men, when you're in a relationship with a woman, and the things that you did to get her, that charmed her, you got to continue those things on throughout the relationship, because that's what makes a woman want to be intimate with you, want to share sex with you, want to do things with you that nobody else does with you, because she feels that bond with you. She want to be affectionate with you because she love you and she care about you. So in situations where a woman is pulling back from you doing sex and things like that, she's not interested in being intimate with you, you got to go in and understand that something that you're lacking, something that you're not doing, that getting her aroused, something that you're not doing to make her want to have sex with you, something that you're not doing to make her ready in those situations where you're ready. Because 9 times out of 10, a man is always ready. You have to really deep and dive into a woman's mental health, her affection, her emotional health, for her to get aroused, for her to even get wet or in those situations. This is for adults. This is for people that's in relationships, talking for real. So in order for a woman to get aroused in situations, you got to pour into that love bank. You got to pour into the situation. You can't think that you can just just get in bed and turn on to a woman and ready to have sex. No, you got to build that woman up to even want to be with you. And if you don't build her up, or if you can't build her up, your intimate love life would plummet. It won't be there. It'd be like, I don't want to have sex with you. I don't have desire to be with you. Is we even in love anymore? All those things come about in that woman's head, and y'all have to understand that in order for a woman to be that way, it's the man that takes away from that woman in that area, because the things that you did in the beginning, you're no longer doing it anymore. The things that caught her attention in the beginning, you're no longer giving it to her anymore. And the things that she enjoy about you, she no longer get that anymore. So she don't enjoy those things about you anymore. So when it's time for sex, she's not there mentally, emotionally, or physically. And you can feel those things. I don't care what nobody say. When you're in a relationship with somebody and you're not physically connected or emotionally connected to someone, you feel those things during sex. It feel cold, unwanted, don't want to be around, don't want to be a part of this situation at the time. And the reason I know these things is because those are things that happen when the affair happened in my marriage. I don't want to be a part of these things. What you did to me is not something that add on to my love bank. Nothing. You didn't put nothing into my love bank. You actually took everything that was there away. So in situations like that, that's what happens. And the reason why I'm sharing these things, because I experienced those things and I know these things from my past that happened to me in my past. When all those things happen to you and somebody take away from what you put all your work into something, and then your husband have an affair and take those things away from you, everything that he deposited into that love bank is depleted. It's gone. It's not there anymore. So you don't have any connection with that person. Well, I didn't have any connection with that person because I don't want to be involved with somebody that's got involvement with someone else. So if you're going through those things, men, understand the reason why. The reason is because she's not feeling loved anymore. Understand it. And I just want to bring that message. It's